By Ian Livingston. September 6 at 2:16 p.m. Japan has faced an onslaught of natural disasters this year, which seem unrelenting. A double whammy struck this week: Typhoon Jebi and earthquake-induced landslides, which have left the country reeling. Typhoon Jebi slammed Japan as an intense Category 1 storm at landfall. The storm left at least 11 dead, and officials in Japan's weather agency have called it the worst typhoon to strike the country since 1993. Then, on Thursday, saturated soils helped trigger landslides, which have killed at least 7 after a large earthquake near Hokkaido. Typhoon Jebi. The typhoon pack sustained winds around 85 miles per hour at landfall, and gusts as high as 130 miles per hour were recorded. Jebi also delivered a substantial rise in water at the coast, or storm surge, as well as flooding rain. In the days before striking Japan, Jebi was a Category 5 super typhoon. It attained the status of the strongest storm on the planet this year, so far. As we've seen in numerous instances, while the storm did weaken on approach, its former massive shell perhaps allowed it to produce wind, waves and damage more typical of a stronger storm at landfall. More than 2 million customers lost power in the storm as Jebi delivered widespread severe wind gusts to a wide swath of the nation. Sayaka Mori, a meteorologist for NHK World, a broadcasting network in the country, shared a fascinating graphic from the Japan Meteorological Agency showing that Jebi caused the strongest wind gusts on record across a large part of the country's south-central region. Over 10% of the observation spots in Japan experienced the strongest gusts on recorded history yesterday due to typhoon number Jebi. The strongest was 209 kph recorded at Kansai Airport. pic.twitter.com xxqgxpjtbc UK @Sayakasify Mori. September 5, 2018. Mori also noted that the highest wind gust recorded in Japan from Jebi was 209 kph, or roughly 130 miles per hour, at Kansai International Airport near the landfall location. Although Jebi was the equivalent of a high-end Category 1 at landfall, based on sustained winds near 85 miles per hour, its forward speed, interaction with the jet stream and the terrain of Japan probably helped maximize its wind impact. US-based storm chaser Josh Moore German reported similar observations. He was in the country chasing Jebi, and he later tweeted that the wind made a constant, high-pitched howl, bordering on a scream. He said it felt like more than a Cat 1. 12:38 p.m. We were typhoon number Jebi's right eye wall in Gobo, getting raked. The wind made a constant, high-pitched howl, bordering on a scream. Felt like more than a Cat 1. It had edge. pic.twitter.com Josh Moore German, at a cyclone, September 4, 2018. Kansai Airport, where that peak wind gust from Jebi was recorded, was also mostly submerged by storm surge as the storm made landfall. Located on a man-made island in Osaka Bay about 250 miles southwest of Tokyo, much of the airport was under several feet of water for a time as the storm passed. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe announced today that the airport will partially reopen Friday. The Mainichi, a daily newspaper in Japan, reports the storm surge in Osaka Prefecture reached at least 3.29 meters in height, which is close to 11 feet above the